Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to London and another episode of London's Cheapest Houses. My favourite videos to make. And whilst I might look like I'm in China, I'm not, I'm in London. I'm simply in Chinatown. Now I've been doing these videos since 2022, I think. I come down twice a year. One time I look at the cheapest flats. We've already done that this year. We came down in Feb. And this time we are back looking at the cheapest houses, and I've tried to find unusual houses this time, things that look a little bit different. You're getting some solitude with them. They might not be your traditional house, but you do in fact own the whole thing, no leaseholds. That's what I'm talking about. I think this is going to be a fun one today. Honestly, these videos never ever let me down. I always come across absolutely bonkers stuff, and whilst I'm searching for the cheap houses, they never end up actually being cheap. Simply cheap for London, which in fact is not cheap. Right, so let's not faff around. Let's get straight to the purpose of this video and go see house number one. Okay, so welcome to West Ealing and to the first house we're gonna call a house that I'm viewing today. Now it's on for £100,000. Which sounds low, but you are owning your own house. This isn't a flat. This is a place that is detached. So it's on this street here, and you're probably thinking, well, these look like nice houses. These don't look like 100 grand houses. Well, it's here. I can't wait to show it you. So this is it. The house I am showing you. Well, this actually isn't it, because that does not look like a 100 grand house at all. So this is the listing for the place, and that looks completely different. What is going on here? So there it is in London, in West Ealing, and it says here it is a freehold detached building, and it's got that guide price of £100,000. So this will go to auction. In fact, all the properties I'm showing you will go to auction. So where am I going? I'm walking past the house. I'm walking through what seems to be someone's garden. I'm approaching what appears to be a garden shed. Ah, this makes sense now. The property market has got so ludicrous in London that people are now flogging their garden sheds as houses. Can you believe it? But hey, it's 100 grand. It's cheaper than a flat probably in London. Let's go check it out. So this is your main area. I guess this would be your sort of kitchen slash living room. And I mean, it's done up all right, isn't it? The plaster all looks fine. Your kitchen's basic, but it is ready to go and everything you need. You've got this lovely view out of your window of a garden fence. A lovely garden fence. That's because you are in the back garden of someone's house. Now let's go through and have a look at the bathroom. Again, it's basic, but for one person, this place actually could be alright. You've got another lovely window here with another lovely view of a garden fence. Now, let me know your thoughts on this place. What do you think about people just selling their garden houses, essentially, as a place where someone could live? Here's the bath. It's a bit dirty, but baths are for cleaning, so that's fine. You can sort that out. Now, I guess the thing about this place is, and I just keep comparing it to some of the terrible flats that I've seen in London, and I genuinely would rather live in this that is freehold than live in a flat in London somewhere. Let me know your thoughts. Now, let's have a look at the quick cupboard in the back there. Yeah, a little bit of storage for you there. Basically, you've just got to hope that whoever garden you're living in, those people are actually sound. Now, I'm guessing that this place is a HMO, and the house is being rented out, and the landlord has just gone, I'm going to make some extra cash by flogging off the garden shed. Now, this place does come fully furnished. We've got this lovely kitchen table and this fine seating arrangement, which all comes with the property. So let's pull back these glorious curtains and see your view, and it is of another fence, or is that a shed? Another shed in the garden of the house where you'll be living in another shed. It's so confusing. I've completely lost what's going on here, but basically you live in a shed in someone's garden. What do you think? So there we go, house, can we call it a house? We'll call it bungalow number one, viewed. What do you think of that place? It's essentially a garden shed, isn't it? A garden shed in the back of someone's garden, and they've plastered it nicely. They've chucked in some electrics and a toilet, but that is what you are getting. 100 grand, we'll skip to the auction in a second and I'll show you exactly what that sells for, but it is a freehold, so you own it all, you own the land. It's not leasehold. I'd choose living in that any day over living in a flat in London. I'm so intrigued to see what that sells for, because it would be strange living there, but who knows. So right, we'll go to the auction now. It'll be in the future, but with the magic of editing, we're about to find out if someone buys that garden shed and if it goes for more than £100,000. So let's skip to the future into the auction and to find out, did anyone buy the garden shed for £100,000? And it was withdrawn, or it says it was withdrawn. I actually watched the whole auction live, and the shed received not a single bid. It turns out people do not want to spend 100 grand to live in someone's back garden. Now, it probably will just come back on the market next month for 80 grand. But let me know, what would you pay to live in this in London? Like I say, I do think it's better than a flat, but who knows. But yeah, this was the only property that I view that didn't sell. All the rest do sell, so keep watching to find out what they go for. Right, so property number 2, house number 2 should I say, has brought me to Croydon. And this place, again, it's small, but it looks fantastic. And I mean, it is surrounded by lovely, lovely trees. It's in a wonderful location. The place looks incredible, and it's on for £230,000. So let's go over, let's have a little wander and go over to house number 2. Will it be the one for you? Look at that. So I have viewed many, many houses on my times in London, and this from the outside has to be the most intriguing for the price. I really hope that it's actually decent on the inside. Quick look at the listing. It's in Croydon, as I said. It's on for £230,000 guide price. It's a freehold detached grade 2 listed bungalow. Now, it will go to auction, so potentially it will sell for way, way more than that. I think it will do, because it looks really nice. It's detached. It's so unique. Let's go inside and find out what it's like. So here we go. And on the door there, it says The Lodge. I like that. I like that it's called The Lodge. What's it going to be like? And so far, I am pleasantly surprised. I was expecting this place to be fully trashed, but it actually looks nice. The walls look fine. It looks like it's had a bit of work done to it recently. You've got this little bit of damage down here to the floor, but really nothing major at all. The ceiling, I'm pretty sure that's just being plasterboarded. I'm sure that's fresh plasterboarding, ready to be skimmed. So someone started some work here. Now, I also love coming through here, and I love how it's all separated with these columns into the different rooms, but still letting loads of natural light in. I like this place. I really, really do. I hope to God it sells for £230,000 or close, because that would be a win for the property market in London. Something cool going for not too much. I'll probably be wrong though. It'll probably go for 700 grand. Another room here, nice and spacious. You've got fine walls. You've got fine ceilings in here. You could do this place up in like a couple of hours. I'm just talking about making it clean and nice. I'm not talking about properly doing it up. But it really wouldn't take you long at all just to get this place looking proper nice. Into the bathroom. The bathroom's pretty good as well, to be fair. Has it got a dirty bath? It does have a dirty bath. That's 2 out of 3 today. Will we have the holy trifecta of dirty baths? Keep watching to find out. Dirty sink as well, but I'm not losing hope on this place. I still like it. So surely there's got to be a downside to this place. I mean, it's a bungalow, but it does have a loft. That's another bonus. Bit of storage up there. What is going to be bad about this place that's making it so low? Unless the people have just put it on auction for 230 to get interest, which often happens, and who knows, maybe it won't have that much interest, and maybe it will sell for low. Oh, I'm so excited to see what this place goes for. I love it. Now, it looks like you've got a garden out there, but how do we get out there? I wonder if this place has got a big garden. And it does have a big garden. I can't believe the size of the garden you get in this place. At the moment, it does look a little bit like a horror film. It sort of looks like you've stumbled across something from Chernobyl, but it is a giant space, and you've still got a swing out here. You've still got loads of fun stuff. You could get into this place, and if you had kids, you're having a laugh straight away. Look at how nice it looks from the outside as well. It comes with one of these as well. I don't know the official name for them, but kids fucking love them. You've also got this absolutely lovely tree in your back garden. It is a magnificent beast of a tree. Look at that. So nice. Loads more space around here. Space in London is worth a fortune, and this house comes with loads of it. It's also got these lovely delicate features around the house which you would just want to keep. So there's no negatives from me, unless this is what's for sale. That would make more sense. £230,000 for that. That makes more sense in London. Now, over the fence, you do have a train line on one side and a noisy road on the other, but that is still not putting me off. If this goes for less than 400 grand, it is an absolute win. Out the front, you've got a bit more garden space to the right, which I couldn't get in as well, but yeah, just more space. That place is amazing. It was so nice. Sure, you've got the noisy road right by you. I've lived on a road noisier than this before, and you do actually get used to it. Your brain just funnels it out, and it just becomes like a part of your psyche. Potentially might cause problems later on in life. Don't worry about that. You also have the train line next to it. But yeah, we'll go to auction as well, because I'm sure that's going to go for way more. That's an amazing place. It was so cool. I loved everything about it. So yeah, let's find out what it sells for. So here we are at the auction, and I've already told you that it does sell, but what will it sell for? And it sold for £270,000. I think that is an absolute bargain. Whoever's bought this, you are a legend. You've nailed it. You've got a great cheap property in London. It's finally been done. Now, someone tell me if I'm missing something here. What's keeping this place so cheap? I know it's grade 2 listed, but you don't need to do anything to it. Oh, I just think it's fantastic. I'm definitely going to do a follow-up on this place. Okay, so here we are going to the final property of the day. The final house. And we are up here in Tottenham. It's on for 450 grand, and I've shown you some unusual ones today, and you're probably thinking, look, I like the shed in the garden, but it's not practical. I like the weird little coach house church thing, but again, it's not practical for family living. We need to see a house. So I've scoured the market, and I've found what looks like it could be a nice house, and £450,000, while that may seem like a lot, it's actually not for London. And, well, let's just hope that spending that much money, you're going to get something nice. Right, so it's on here. It's a lovely looking street. Beautiful area. I like the trees. I like the bush. Let's go find the gaff. Tottenham's quite lovely, isn't it? It's a lovely place to live, I assume. Just went for a very nice coffee. And it is this one here. 142. Huh? Sorry, I'm being a moron. Odd numbers, odd numbers, even numbers. Jesus, David. Jesus. Are you showing round, yeah? Oh, no, 141, it's this one here. Yeah. So here we are at the final house that I'm showing you today, and it is a house, a proper terraced house. It's got 2 floors. It's not so great on the outside, but maybe this could be the home for you and your family. Let's have a quick look at the listing. So there it is, 141 Seaford Road in Tottenham. It's on for £450,000. This one does sell at auction, but what will it sell for? Stick around to find out. Now, it also says on the listing here, requires a program of refurbishment, which often means it's totally fucked. Right, let's get inside and have a look round, because the photos look very intriguing. So as the door opened, I was welcomed by the smell of piss. Lovely, lovely piss. Now, it could have been cat piss, could have been human piss, but it was definitely piss. Now, this place was gross. You could see it's just very grotty, and even this lovely sign about being happy wasn't going to change that fact. Whatever you decide to do, make sure it makes you happy. How about cleaning up? Now, this place, aside from the dirt, aside from all of that, does have some lovely, lovely beamage. Now, as you all know, I love beams in a place, and this place has really gone to town with how many beams they are utilising. I'm a fan. I am a fan. They are everywhere. I think it looks cool. Now, I'm not sure about the blue wallpaper, but what I do like is this ace fireplace. Look at this. An old-fashioned, proper fireplace. The kind of fireplace fireplace that makes you want to write a poem. I just love looking at that. You know what I don't like looking at? This. This does not make me want to write a poem. I don't like it. Now, I will say that the lamps on the walls are lovely and maybe slightly poetic. Sorry about the whole fireplace thing. Look, I've just got opinions on fireplaces and I won't be silenced. Good space down here, though, to be fair. It is all messy, but it's a good space.
Yeah, this is terrible. This is... I won't put my money in here.
No.
No way. It's an absolute shithole.
So the guy there's nicely summed up the kitchen and potentially the whole house. His words, it's a shithole. He wouldn't put his money into it. Now, £450,000 it's on for, so nearly £500,000. How much would you need to get this place up to scratch? Be very intriguing to see what it does sell for at the end. I mean, this kitchen is just a total state, isn't it? It's got this cool feature, though, of an under-cupboard bin. Don't pretend like you don't have one of these. We all do. Now, if you're wondering what kind of oven we've got in here, we've got the Hygiena Super Deluxe. Absolute fine beast of a unit. Not seen one of these for a while. So the house does come with a cellar, and I was intrigued to see what kind of space is down there. Could you do anything with it? Now, it was full of crap, and the ceiling was also about 4'5", so it'd be really hard to do anything with this space, apart from just throw everything into it, which may be what cellars are just for. Now, let's head back through the house. Head upstairs. Hopefully, this is where the house comes alive, and it gets the valuation right of that. Nearly £500,000. So you've got 2 bedrooms up here, and bright rooms, to be fair. They're not in too bad nick. The walls are pretty shoddy, but whoever buys this house is just going to have to gut it all anyway and do it back up. So you just got to hope that you've got all of that money on top of whatever it sells for, which we'll find out soon. Now, it does have quite a big garden. Gardens are worth loads in London. I couldn't actually get out to have a look around that. I'll sweeten the deal. I'll throw in this genuine $20 bill to whoever buys this property. Another little look around the room. There's a fireplace over there. It's an alright fireplace. Give that a 4, 5 out of 10 maybe. Now through to the final room up here. And again, bright space, big space. Nothing wrong with it really. Downstairs here is obviously a lot worse. But again, you are just going to be gutting this whole place. So whatever you're looking at, just going to rip it all down. I think anyway, would you rip this room out? Someone let me know. Maybe you could just replaster that. So into the final room in this house, and it is the bathroom. Now, everybody loves a nice bathroom, and this definitely isn't one of those. Now, all those tiles that have fallen off, I've got to say, I do quite like those tiles down there, but the rest of the bathroom is a state. Now, will we find out if we've got the holy trinity of dirty baths? The Father, the Son, and the grotty tub. And we've got the hat trick. 3 dirty baths today. Fantastic. Not a single clean bath on the houses I've seen, but I do like those tiles. I gotta say, it's a bit Art Deco, bit 70s. I quite like that. But yeah, let me know. What do you think about this house? And what do you think that this place will sell for? So there we go. The final house viewed. And it wasn't great on the inside. 450 grand for that, £500,000 nearly. And that's just what it's on for, as I say. We'll jump to the auction in a second and I'll show you what it actually sells for. But those builders next door, I was chatting to them first and they were like, yeah, easy, needs 250 grand chucked in. Yeah, there we go. 3 houses viewed. Let me know your favourite. If you would take one on, which one would you do? All right, but yeah, let's jump to the auction and see what this place sells for. So the house that's on for £450,000, the house that smells like piss, on for £450,000, sold for £490,000. Let's call that £500,000. That is what £500,000 can get you. In London, let me know your thoughts. Now, to finish off, we've looked at the cheapest houses. I thought I'd just show you the most expensive house that I can find in London. So let's go, London. Let's have a look. Central London, let's do actually. Let's do Central London. Search. We want to search for the highest price. Oh, highest price is already coming up, but we do want house. We do want... Let's go terraced. Let's go detached and semi. That's really £4 million. Oh, no, sorry. £49 million. What the hell? £49 million for... And I love that it says here, end of terrace. End of terrace house, £49 million. I mean, it's tall, isn't it? But Jesus, £49 million. Let's have a look at some more photos. Oh, you've got a rooftop. You've got a bath. I bet that's clean. It's not furnished. Well, it is furnished actually, but I don't know what the fuck they are. What else does this house come with? Pans that hang from the ceiling. Yeah, that's £49 million worth. Some weird, what I can only assume is a naughty room. I don't know what else you'd use that for. £49 million. Is that all the photos that you get? You get 12 photos with a £49 million house. 12 photos and a floor plan like that. What the heck do rich people get up to? £49 million. Crap, I think I'd rather live in the shed. Right, until next time. Bye-bye.